Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. A little hiatus, but we're back. I mean, we got a new 1495 Studios, 1495 Sports. America's favorite AJ Penn back here with Uncle Steven back in the house. Glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. It feels good.
Yes.
I always take these brief hiatuses, if that's even a word. But either way,
We'll make it a word.
Now it is. And I'm excited to be back, as always, because it feels good. Back in the city, back in the studio where we belong.
That's it.
Let's make it happen, brother.
And it's episode lucky number 13.
Ooh, oh my god.
And funny enough, it's Hell in a Cell, which is a Halloween kind of theme.
I like the theme we're going with.
It is, yeah. We're keeping it coincidentally.
I didn't bring a costume, but
no,
I should have.
I guess I kind of could rock with Dolph Ziggler. A little bit.
Yeah, the show off, right?
Yeah.
But either way.
But anyway, we're talking about, we're back for Hell in a Cell, which takes place this Sunday, October the 27th, live from Miami, Florida. Interesting card.
I agree.
It's always I always say that, but
they return the Hell into the Cell back. It's pretty interesting to see back the Hell in a Cell. I always loved that pay-per-view, so very, very nice shades of McFoley getting thrown off a cage.
That, and Taker HBK, the first
Taker
one was
HBK.
a great one.
Didn't Big Boss Man have a classic in Hell in a Cell?
We're not going to talk about that one. That one, that's...
I couldn't resist, viewers.
We don't mention that.
And also, I promise you, we will not be here for 45 minutes. I guarantee you. This is going to be a great one. Because we're here.
You can't go to distance?
Go to
Iron Man,
distance?
like me,
Iron Man?
the authentic one?
It's the authorized one, okay? You get that straight, AJ Penn.
Alright, I'll call him out on that one the next time I see him.
Either way, it's going to be a fun show. They have a really good lineup.
It is. Kicking it off with the pre-show, which is now on the pay-per-view channel, and I'm going to take credit for that.
Oh, nice.
It's my complaining on our show.
They heard him.
They heard me. They heard my voice.
Different voice.
Yes. That's what's best for business.
This is true.
For the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Curtis Axel defends against the newly turned face, Big E Langston.
Wow, I forgot that he had the belt.
Curtis Axel.
Yeah, that was very forgettable. Poor Curtis Axel.
Poor Axel.
I gotta say, his theme song kicks ass. I like it.
I love it.
That's an amazing remix.
Just for that.
The perfect theme. But too bad he still has a long ways to go before claiming to really be Kurt Hennig's son. But one day he will get there.
Claiming to be.
He's gotten, no, don't get me wrong, he's gotten astronomically better since joining Heyman's stable. And I think that he'll have a really good match with Biggie Langston, even though I think Biggie Langston's going to have the edge and they'll give it to Biggie.
I don't know. On the I don't know if they'll give it him on the pre-show. I think they're still building up Langston.
Is it for the title?
It is for the title.
Okay, okay, never mind.
I mean, they could go that direction. I don't see it just because the face turn came right out of left field. So it's still kind of jarring to see him as a face. And I think they're still trying to build Axel. He lost a little footing in the beginning, but I think now they're trying to get that stride and keep the Heyman dynasty, whatever, Heyman family,
Heyman dynasty.
The new Dangerous Alliance, whatever they want to call it. They're trying to build that up towards Survivor Series WrestleMania.
I think, actually, if they could bring back Survivor Series, please, if you guys are listening, please bring it back. I love Survivor Series. And while we're at it, let's bring back War Games. Those are two shows they can certainly make happen again.
That's why I didn't do Battleground, because I was upset. I heard a rumor they were going to go for War Games, and it just never happened.
Either way, with all that on the line, I think, reviewing what you just said, I think Big E's probably going to end up with the L. He'll be losing it.
So we're both going to say Curtis.
I'm going to go Curtis, because I think he's going to cheat his way to win.
Okay.
And keep the belt. Absolutely. He'll retain.
Now on to the main card. Kicking that off, let's start with the WWE Divas Championship match.
Divas.
Yes.
I love Divas.
And two of my favorites in this match.
I agree.
AJ Lee taking on Brie Bella.
That should be really, really fun. The Bellas have seen a bit of a resurgence courtesy of that Total Divas show, which I will admit, you guys will hear, is enjoyable. I actually do like that show.
I do as well.
I better not get hate mail for that. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a big
love
fan
Total
of it. It
Divas.
returns in mid-November.
They're doing this season 2? Or is it like their mid-season?
I think it's a mid-season, yeah.
Oh, they're doing The Walking Dead, another fantastic show. They're doing their mid-season. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
Did,
it left off with the wedding of Tyson Kidd and Natalia.
Right. That should be fun.
Now we kick off with the
Bellas.
Yes.
Well, Bella versus AJ Lee for the belt.
For the title, yes.
Should be fun. I don't know. I think they might actually just give it to Brie Bella, considering AJ Lee has had a bit of a less than stellar run. She hasn't really made. Let me rephrase that. She hasn't really made the impact. I think they also haven't really put shine on the Divas division as much as they should. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like they haven't really. She hasn't really embraced the woman's, belt, or the Divas belt rather. I don't know.
I don't know if I
Considering
say that. I'd say just there really is
Caitlyn was the last title holder, but
yeah, and she beat her like 575 times.
it's the division's really dead. I guess it's a bad timing. It's probably better.
That's kind of because her face, she's still on top. Whatever they give her, she's still tremendous. Like even when she first came out and dropped that pipe bomb on the Divas division, ripping on Total Divas. I enjoyed that, and now they have an added feature with her with Tamina Snuka as her bodyguard. So that's a new layer to the AJ Lee character.
She replaced Biggie Langston.
She did
with another dude.
Tamina, that was him.
That is a complete joke. She would break my face in half.
She would indeed. But Brie had now, due to Total Divas, it has propelled her with now them linking real life to real life. Daniel Bryan.
TV shows. I think it's a really cool mix. As someone who's a fan of the show, and something that they see meshing together, as AJ's saying, I think that's a good direction. I think it's a really unique look into how they're meshing Total Divas, which honestly you wouldn't really even recognize if you're just not even a fan of that of wrestling. You won't even realize that's they don't really use WWE branding in Total Divas per se. You know what I mean? They kind of keep it separate, which is really cool. And I think it's going to be a nice segue into the match, which should actually be... AJ is a really talented worker, so I think it would be a really good match, for what it's worth.
So you're saying Brie?
I think it's time for a new champ.
Okay, I'm going to stick with AJ.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to go with Brie Bell on this one.
All right, so no tag on that.
Yeah, no tag. You get nothing. You get nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, jeez.
Michael.
Yeah, exactly. That's Shabber.
You'll pop it. A tag match just signed earlier this morning, actually. Los Matadores. Now, Diego and I believe Jose.
Yeah. Ole.
With El Torito.
I love that little bastard.
I'm going to get into that after I announce their opponents. Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro, the Real Americans, along with Zeb Coulter.
That should be a really fun tag match.
It should be a fun tag match.
I'm excited.
I'm not a fan of the Matadores character.
Neither am I per se, but
it's stupid, and I hate El Torito just for the fact that it makes no sense that the Matadors are playing around with the bull.
But it's adorable.
No, but they're enemies. They should not be friends.
No, they met a little bull.
No, but the whole gimmick of Matadors...
They met him,
it's the bullfighter.
He decided to turn a new leaf.
No.
And he joined
They will stick them at the horns.
This bull is not your typical bull.
It doesn't make sense.
It's adorable. Where can I buy one? Do you think Truth will be able to sell me
one?
one?
I liked his little...
that was amazing.
Yeah,
I give him props for that.
Yeah, the new Don West.
Yes. I like the new character.
That was fun. I hope they keep that going.
I agree.
But yeah, the bull doesn't make sense. I'm going to pull something I never thought I'd pull. #logic.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like that.
We're transcending worlds here.
We are, that's it.
#social media.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Because I'm on top of that.
Of course. I still don't even have a tweeter. Twitter machine, whatever you guys want to call it.
You need to get on Twitter.
I know. Uncle Steven.
Yes, you got a bunch of fans.
I know. People have been requesting it. We'll see how it goes. Go on my Facebook. Like my stuff. Maybe I'll think about it.
So the match itself should be fun.
I agree.
Be really a good contrast to styles there. The high fast-paced action.
Cesaro's always been talented. Even going back to his days as an indie worker, he was always really talented. And honestly, it's good to see his character get new breath as a Real American with Jack Swagger. So it's going to be fun. And I love Zeb Coulter's mustache. They'll win just because of that mustache. I want one of those one day when I can finally grow facial hair.
Maybe when you hit 40.
Yeah, possibly. I think I could finally maybe get a beard then. But either way.
So who are you going for in this contest?
I want the little bull to win, and his teammates, the Matadors. However, I think the Real Americans are going to take it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I actually want the Real Americans to win, but I'm going to say the Matadores are going to pull this off.
Interesting.
I think they have the momentum going, and I think the Matadors are going to pull this one off.
I think I'm going to go with Zeb Coulter.
Okay. I hope you're
the
right.
Real Americans on that one. We'll see how it goes.
So next up, it should be fun. Yeah, that is looking forward to that, man. It actually could be a really good match.
I agree.
We'll also have now the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line in a triple threat match. The Rhodes Dynasty of Cody Rhodes and Goldust. They will take on The Shield, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Yep.
And also the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Usos.
I wonder what song they're gonna come out to this time. Oh, or what the hell they do in that weird
The
ass,
little Samoan Joe
little
dance.
Samoan dance. Yeah. But it should be fun. Their intros are always hilarious. So
and they actually got a bump from Total Divas.
I agree. People are getting some resurgence in courtesy of Total Divas, and hopefully Justin Gabriel gets one too.
Might have to play out JoJo.
Yeah, poor JoJo got shafted.
JoJo, sorry girl.
Hey, JoJo, if you need a place to be.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Stevens.
Yeah, you guys are on the same age.
I know, right? She's young enough, right? Something like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're actually.
I'm like 5,
yeah,
10 years old or something.
Old.
How old am I legally? 15?
I think so, something like that. Yeah.
Oh gosh. However, should be a really. Is it tornado tag? How are they doing it? Do you know? Is it mixed tag
Couldn't
match?
tell you. I'm assuming the way WWE does it. I'm thinking tag in and tag out.
Okay, so that makes sense.
It could be a tornado, but the way they normally do things, I would assume it's that stupid tag in, tag out.
Makes sense.
I hate that.
It's going to be a really good matchup. I honestly, there's 3. I like the emphasis on tag team divisions again. It was dead in the WWE for a very long time. So speaking of resurgence, that seems to be the theme along with Halloween for this show. But it's great to see tag team wrestling back where it belongs. I always felt like it was necessary in wrestling, and I'm glad they're actually putting an emphasis on the division. Unlike, circa not even, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, the tag team division was claimed to be dead. So it's nice to see them back with the Usos, the Shield, and what are these other teams? Shit.
The Rhodes Dynasty.
The Rhodes Dynasty with Goldust and Cody Rhodes. I like it. I'm going to go with, of the teams, I want the Shield. I'm very partial to the Shield, so I'm going to go with the Shield on that one.
I'm going to say the Rhodes Dynasty. Dustin Goldust has looked the best he's looked in years.
I agree.
He has been, tremendous. He's been a
always
big
been a
workhorse.
Yeah.
Cody's he's been on a roll. He's phenomenal. I hate to see him placed in the tag team situation, but I'm glad he's in the situation.
This is true.
Because, he was doing good. I loved his angle with Damian Sandow a while back. They had a great little feud going.
Where the hell is Damian Sandow?
There's no more brand extension, so he's been on and off TV.
That's unfortunate.
He still missed the Money in the Bank. He's got the Edge kind of syndrome where he's gonna lose for a while and then finally he's gonna like Ziggler.
Yeah, I get you.
I think that's what they're doing with Damian Sandow.
Makes sense. I couldn't resist asking.
Yeah, but the Rhodes Dynasty, they're on a roll right now, and their whole shtick, and then the Big Show watching their back.
That's true.
And they're anti-establishment. They're anti-Triple H.
I know you're a fan of that.
Yeah, so I'm a big supporter of that as well. So
I just hope that they remix the remix that they currently made, because whatever I heard on Monday, I almost vomited. It was horrendous. I love WWE music.
They're usually good with combining the themes.
Yeah, the themes. They've done some fantastic jobs.
Show shows.
There's some great remixes and new themes that they've created. Like Rock's new theme, is his updated version, is amazing. One of my favorite themes of all time, easily. You got that on the record. And this new song is unbearable.
It is. It was horrible.
It was honestly the only other person they've messed up royally with was Wade Barrett in terms of music. Wade Barrett was notorious for having
he finally got another good song.
Yeah. Was that 15th theme?
I think it's the 15th or 16th. That's on YouTube.
Poor Wade. He's another guy who's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
He's the man. Barrett Barrow.
He's got TNA syndrome.
I know.
James Storm was a world champion. Now he's teaming with Gunther.
Sorry
about your
damn luck. I couldn't resist. So that's one of my favorite quotes.
It is.
That's your ringtone, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're one of the few select few. One of the
select few.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm tired. But, yes.
Yeah, it's midweek.
Yeah, it is. Here on lovely Thursday.
Yes.
But,
so you're
back to that matchup.
Yes, you're saying the Shield.
The Shield. Just because of Dean Ambrose, even though he's not even in that match.
And he's not defending the title.
He's not even defending the belt either.
So that's another story.
But go Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
I'm going with the Rhodes Dynasty. I like the role Goldust and Cody are on.
Just because we said that, the Usos are going to win.
Probably.
I think so. But we're going with the Shield.
Yes.
Well, at least I am.
And I'm going with the Rhodes.
No tag. I'll tag myself.
Yeah, there you go. Our next match is the first of 2 Hell in a Cell matches. Ryback, the Monster, and Paul Heyman. They will team up, as this is a handicap match, facing the cult of personality himself, CM Punk.
I wonder who's listed as the handicap, CM Punk or Ryback. But either way.
Yeah, I don't know. Paul Heyman actually is gonna.
I wonder if Paul Heyman will be of any use in this matchup, but I'm sure he will be, because he always finds a way, considering he's screwed out poor CM Punk numerous times in numerous defenses. So I can't wait to see CM Punk back. He's the man. He will win this match, because I love CM, even though I love Ryback too, and Paul Heyman. CM Punk is the man, though. Huge fan. Hopefully you hear this one day, but CM Punk is the man. I can't speak any higher of him. CM Punk will win this matchup. Take that.
It's a tough one for me, because I don't see where Punk is going after this since Lesnar's not around and there's not another Heyman guy at the moment.
Yeah, there's only two.
Yeah. At the same point, I really don't see Ryback and Heyman getting another victory over Punk right now. They have decimated him left and right, kind of. This is a tough one for me. I'm gonna go out on a limb and go with Ryback and Heyman.
You know what? The difference maker in that matchup, honestly, will be Brock Lesnar returns.
It will be. I don't see that happening yet. I'm hearing not till Mania, but...
Oh, really? Wow. That's
yeah.
not for a while. Not even...
I mean, they could surprise us. I don't know, maybe. Maybe that'll start the build for whatever plans they have for Mania, but... Yeah, or else they may add another Heyman guy. Which I would like to see. There's plenty of guys that are...
Let's get Brad Maddox back in the ring, damn it.
Well, he got knocked out by
Yeah, I know.
He's good in a GM role if they use him correctly.
I love Brad. He was a solid worker. Did you see his matchup before he became GM?
Oh yeah, I like when he used to come out with no music and
everything. He was
Brad Maddox,
hilarious. He's the best. He's really Eric Bischoff's son. Honestly.
He could be. He's better than Garrett. Garrett's
I was going to say, if anyone really... Fun fact, that's really his son.
Right.
I'll never understand how Garrett got cut with like this accent, and he sounds nothing like Eric Bischoff whatsoever. But fair enough. Either way, CM Punk all day, every day.
I'm going to go with Ryback and Heyman. I think they want to establish that team, and I think a loss right away will deflate any momentum.
I mean, I think if Curtis Axel's taken the beginning, they can afford to lose it, in my opinion. So it's going to be an interesting clash because like you're saying, you bring some very good points. I'm just a huge CM Punk fan, so I'm very.
No, I don't blame you. Me as well. I'm a huge
CM
Punk fan.
And actually, there's one of the few guys can run face or heel perfectly well.
Yes.
And I love his work, and hopefully I get his hoodie very soon.
Hopefully, hope somebody buys you that.
Buy it, someone Christmas. That one's coming up soon.
Yes.
So yes, CM Punk.
All right. Okay, next we're going to another one of our main events, the World Heavyweight Championship. Alberto Del Rio will be defending against the returning rather quickly John Cena.
John Cena is back in he took like 2 months off, barely.
Barely. It was like right after day after SummerSlam,
and
so end of August.
Supposed to really be gone for like 6 months.
Yeah.
But Super Cena is back, and he's ready to win that championship belt like there's no tomorrow. Poor Del Rio is being fed to the lambs right now, sacrificial lamb. He's being fed to the wolves. That's what it is.
I'm gonna give credit to the unmentioned factor about Nurse Nikki. She has to be doing something good for John to.
For reals.
No, but he's just a monster. Cena. I mean, I can't believe he's back this quickly, but
absolutely.
Hopefully, it's a smart decision for him. Should be a fun match, and I like that he's coming back, taken out of the WWE title picture, letting the next gentleman we're going to talk about stand alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's an interesting scenario. I don't know if I see Cena winning the belt. Del Rio has been on a good roll. He's taken out Rob Van Dam, Christian. I think a win over Cena would be huge for Del Rio and rebuilding him to where he once was as one of a centerpiece of the WWE. I'm going to go with ADR right here.
I'm going with business, and business is with Cena. Cena sells more merch. So Cena is going to win. Plus, it's return. Honestly, they want to make this a really big deal for the fans. Most people are ordering this pay-per-view or for Cena's return. I mean, for the WWE Universe that are just fans and not really anything more than that. I think Cena takes it.
Okay, so another non-tag.
How many tags have we done today? I think we maybe one or two. We're really not much teammates here.
Yeah, no.
It's okay though. Still like him.
And now the main event of the card, which will also be held inside Hell in a Cell, for the vacated WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan against the Viper, Randy Orton.
Yes.
Special guest referee in this match,
Yes.
the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Hell yeah. It's going to be great to see Shawn Michaels back, who trained, or at least partially trained, depending on if you ask William Regal, Daniel Bryan,
Yes.
and in a matchup against one of my personal favorites, the Viper, Randy Orton. And I'm very excited to see that one go down, especially since Daniel Bryan is finally getting that major push that I've always wanted to see him get.
They've built it up pretty nicely, except for this past Monday.
They did a pretty crappy job.
Yeah, I didn't like that contract signing. It just came across very flat. I didn't like the way Triple H... here's another thing. I've said this to many friends. You all know the way Triple H builds things. He doesn't build it up like a villain, just like, so you can come back at him. When he belittles you, he tries to bury you.
Mm.
When he was running down Daniel Bryan, he was saying, I would never step in the ring with you. I would step in, I fought guys like The Rock, like Brock Lesnar, like John Cena. You're beneath me.
Right.
How does that make Bryan look? It makes him look like a peon.
Yeah.
And on top of that, in a roundabout way, it makes Orton look like just as bad because he has to fight him.
True. But, for what it's worth, I still think that Triple H is definitely trying to put himself over, as you're insinuating.
Yes.
And I do think that, regardless of that, I think the way it's being built up will hopefully make it look like Daniel Bryan's bigger than Randy, and may even lead to a matchup with him and Triple H.
As long as, Bryan, finally, because this happened to Punk years back too. He never got any heat back on Triple H.
True.
And but besides that, I know people think I do hate Triple H, but I don't want to take the bash and take over. The build has been really good. I love the video package with Punk and HBK and Danielson.
That was cool.
I liked for weeks Orton beating the hell out of Bryan and doing it in front of Brie. That was cool. That's a vintage. Vintage Orton, vintage classic 101 heel stuff. It's going to be a fun match. These two men have had really great matches.
Absolutely.
Not taken away from the work rate at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bryan.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, it's his time,
Yes.
and this could lead to a Cena Orton feud and a Cena triple threat match because there's unresolved issues with that.
Yep.
Orton. I'm sorry, Darren. Bryan beat Cena, and Orton cashed in, so all three can revolve around each other for a while.
And then they're going to trade Bella Twins.
That's for another show. That's
Bada boom.
That's for the hot tag after dark.
After hours.
So you're saying Bryan as
Damn
well?
Bryan, all day.
Okay, fine.
Finally, we did it on the right one.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hell in a Cell, watching on pay-per-view. Their app, I'm sure you could order something off.
You can watch it on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. You can watch it on your mobile devices, your tablets. Don't you watch the commercials?
I try not to. I watch Dancing with the Stars.
Or that.
I watched it this week as you came over and
makes sense.
we conferred.
Convert.
I think so.
Conference.
Yeah,
We're good with that.
Anything you want to plug while you're back on the
Well, I'm back on air, making my triumphant return. Hopefully here to stay. Hopefully. Check me out on Facebook under my real name. It's real, Stephen DeBang, DUMENG. Other than that,
Hopefully
one day hopefully I get a Twitter. Other than that, that's all I got. Check us out. Me and Jason Gotti on MMA Radio. We have a nice plug there. You can check it on my page as well. And don't forget to check out the hot tag. And also, while you're here, purchase a $14.95 shirt. It looked awesome. I saw the design of it. Huge fan. I will be getting one.
Yes. And also, December the 7th, it's just been announced, FWE returns to the Elm Course Center.
Yes.
You can see our senior official, Uncle Steven, hopefully make some good calls.
Hey, we had a good time last time.
It is, yeah, and I can't wait for the Encore, one of my favorite buildings. The second round of the Openweight Grand Prix takes place. We'll be discussing that in the near future. But yeah, check that out. Follow me on Twitter, AJPan_PC. Hashtag Panaddicts and Pancakes. And we will see you soon, fans. Take care.
Thanks for viewing.